Sandra Bullock's partner died 15 days ago. Now, everyone wants to cancel her. Actress Sandra Bullock lost her partner Brian Randall this month after he lived with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis for 3 years. 2 weeks later, an online campaign is pushing for the star to forfeit her Academy Award. On Tuesday, NZT, former NFL offensive tackle Michael O'Hare, whose adoption story was at the heart of the 2009 film The Blind Side, alleged the story was a lie fabricated by Sean and Lee and Tui to profit off their purported son's success. O'Hare's 14-page petition, which alleges the Tui family never legally adopted the star and instead convinced O'Hare to sign a conservatorship, has been making headlines all week as the real-life inspirations behind the film speak their piece, and the actors are dragged into the mess. As the revelation sets in that the whole world, including O'Hare himself, was hoodwinked by the Tuis, an online pile-on to find a villain to blame has seen Bullock pulled into the firing line, with some on X/Twitter calling on the actress to give up the Academy Award she won for playing Lee Ann. Bullock's portrayal of the Tui matriarch painted a picture of a compassionate mother led by grace and Christian belief, a woman who would do anything to give her supposed adopted son a chance. Before accepting the role, Bullock had turned it down 3 times, initially out of concern for portraying a Christian, telling Crosswalk the banner-waving scared her as she doesn't by a lot of people who use that as their shield. She described meeting Lee and feeling convinced she had found a Christian who practices but doesn't preach, and soon after accepted the role. The family's adoption story moved the actress, who later became an adoptive mother herself, to son Louis, 13, and daughter Layla, 11. Though Bullock herself hasn't spoken on the matter, she asked for privacy following Randall's death. The Daily Mail has reported that a source close to the star says Bullock is heartbroken by the truth now coming out, 14 years after the film was released. There was so much hard work put into the film that they all thought was the truth, and now that has been questioned, it just upsets Sandra to no end that a time in her life that was so special is now shadowed with a completely different perspective, the source said. Even Quentin Aaron, the actor who portrayed O'Hare, added his 2 cents to the debate, saying he wishes those demanding Bullock return her Oscar would just leave her alone after she's suffered a great loss. There's a lot of hate being spread around nowadays. And someone asked me, there's people saying things that, oh, maybe you should strip Sandra of her title, her Oscar. I'm like, for what? Aaron said in an interview with Fox News Digital. There's nothing that says she had anything to do with this. She was an actress who got hired to do a job, and she did it so well that she was rewarded for it. The film grossed $309 million, and O'Hare alleges the Tuis made millions off the story. In an interview with Barstool Sports, Tui's son SJ revealed he had made $60,000 to $70,000 in the last 4 or 5 years alone. When Bullock accepted her Academy Award in 2010, her first and only, she took the time to dedicate her win to the moms that take care of babies and children no matter where they come from. Those moms and parents never get thanked. She praised her own mother, Helga Meyer, for how she raised her children, saying she instilled the belief that there is no race, no religion, no class system, no color, nothing, no sexual orientation that makes us better than anyone else. We are all deserving of love. The Blind Side star Sandra Bullock is heartbroken over Michael O'Hare's claims that movie was based on a lie and hates that it taints her Oscar-winning role, but is trying to put on strong face in wake of death of partner Brian Randall. Sandra Bullock has been left heartbroken by the claims her Oscar-winning role in The Blind Side might have been based on a lie. The world was stunned on Monday when the real-life subject of the film, retired NFL star Michael O'Hare, filed a lawsuit claiming that his adoptive parents swindled him by keeping the profits from the 2009 film. Sean and Lee and Tui, the latter of whom was played by Bullock, allegedly tricked O'Hare into signing a document that made them conservators and not his adoptive parents, allowing them to profit off him. Now a source close to Bullock, 59, has told DailyMail.com that the actress hates that the hard work put into what she believed to be a true story has been tainted. The insider revealed, she hates that such a wonderful story, a spectacular movie, and a spectacular time in her life now has been tainted. Now people won't watch it, and if they do, they will have a completely different reaction to its original intention. The source continued, there was so much hard work put into the film that they all thought was the truth, and now that has been questioned, it just upsets Sandra to no end that a time in her life that was so special is now shadowed with a completely different perspective. The news comes at a hard time for the actress after it was only recently revealed that her partner, Brian Randall, died aged 57 following a secret battle with ALS. The insider revealed that Bullock, who was pictured out for the first time since the death of her partner on Monday, is putting on a strong face amid the current turmoil in her private and professional life. Sandra is putting up a strong face and a strong front as it has been a rough patch for her emotionally with the loss of Brian, and now she is heartbroken in a different way with all the fallout from the Michael O'Hare news, the source stated. They continued, she is figuring out how to move forward from it all. It is just going to take a little bit, but emotions are very high right now for Sandra and she is looking forward to better days ahead. Fans of the star have already come to her defense online after some trolls claimed the actress should give her Best Actress Oscar back in the wake of the controversy. However, the actress supporters have insisted that she earned her Oscar and declared how was she supposed to know. The source explained to DailyMail.com that the proposal star was really not giving much of her attention to the online discourse. She thinks that it is just stupid to give that any attention. There are so many other important things to worry about over that, the insider added. DailyMail.com has reached out to Bullock's representatives for comment. Former NFL offensive lineman O'Hare shocked film fans on Monday when he initiated legal proceedings concerning the profits generated by The Blind Side. According to the Daily Memphian, Sean Tuohy responded to O'Hare's allegations saying, "We are going to keep loving Michael," and that the allegations have devastated his family. Meanwhile, Sean S.J. Tuohy Jr., the adoptive brother of O'Hare, claimed the family was not blindsided by the former NFL star's legal petition against them. S.J., who now works in college football at UCF, claimed that the former football player knew about it 2 years ago as he sent texts demanding money or he would go public with the allegations. In 2004, while O'Hare was aged 18, he signed onto a petition which made them his conservators. In other words, they were able to legally act upon business interests in his name. ESPN was first to report that O'Hare had filed a 14-page petition in Shelby County, Tennessee on Monday alleging the central position of the movie was a lie and the Tuohy family used him as a means of acquiring further wealth. O'Hare said in a statement on Monday, "I am disheartened by the revelation shared in the lawsuit today. This is a difficult situation for my family and me. I want to ask everyone to please respect our privacy at this time. For now, I will let the lawsuit speak for itself and will offer no further comment." Speaking with the Memphian, Sean Tuohy said that the conservatorship was drawn up years ago to ensure that O'Hare, now 37, was eligible to play football at the University of Mississippi. He also dismissed the idea that the family profited handsomely from the movie.